What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Return to Glory. Um, First, we start off with a bit more to do with Nicholas Bentner. Lille have put in an offer for him, and I'm doing well. They put in an offer that's a bit too low, so I've negotiated. But yeah, in today's episode, we do have our first game, and also the majority of the rest of it is just transfer speculation, negotiations, offers, all sorts of stuff. So now we're going to get into the first game. It is only against the Arsenal reserves. The league doesn't start for a while yet, and I haven't arranged any of the pre-seasons because I couldn't bother. So yeah, that's the starting lineup. Same lineup that I put in the last episode. I have switched around a few players like Shamak, who's currently in the reserve team. I've put him in the senior squad, but for this match he'd still play for the reserve team. Also, we have Park Chu-young in the reserves. But yeah, so this is the well, it's the first game I've taken control of, and hopefully we're gonna do well. The idea for the games is I am only putting in the main bits. I'm not doing the entire match. Like only the key highlights, so yeah, they won't be as the matches won't be as long as they would be if I'd done the whole, if that makes sense. So yeah, we're gonna kick off now, and right at the start we're on the attack. They hit the crossbar. It's still racketing around, but that does come out of nothing. But yeah, straight from the kick, more or less straight away we have another attack, and the goalkeeper makes a great save. We're all over them, but nothing's really going on. Here we get the ball back and we're on the attack again, and it goes across, and Podolski scores the first goal in the 15th minute. So yeah, see Chambo whips it across, and Podolski heads home. There's no chance Martinez is going to stop that. Yeah, I'm now back into the game. We're on the attack again, and there's the next goal from Theo Walcott in the 23rd minute. So we're now strongly 2-0 up at this point. Walcott swings it near post OP along the floor, but then Park Chu-young does get one back for the reserves. Great control, great shot. That actually earns him a place in the senior squad at the end of the game. Then we're on the attack again in the 38th minute, and Santi Cazorla scores, taking us 3-1 up. So we are once again, we've restored that 2-goal lead, and we are well and truly cruising along. Did expect to win this game, considering it's only against the reserves. And we're on the attack again, goes to Walcott, it's saved, it's back across, and Cazorla scores his second in as many minutes. Walcott there, flinging it across to Cazorla, who somehow manages to chest it, turn, and just smash it in with his left foot. So at half time, we are 4-1 up against the reserves. And then we jump to the 50th minute, where I'll make some substitutions. Chamberlain comes off for Gervinho. Also, we drop Vermaelen for Giroud, I believe. Yep. And then that's it for now. So straight away from that, Santi Cazorla gets his hat-trick. Absolute quality player. In that centre-attacking mid-role, he's dangerous. Frimpong makes the tackle on Walcott, but the ball falls to Cazorla, who smashes it in. Then we make our final substitution. Nacho Monreal coming off for Kieran Gibbs, as he's getting a bit tired. And that's our final substitution of the game. Now we're in the 85th minute, currently 5-1 up. We're passing it about, and goes over the top, and Olivier Giroud somehow finds it. Beautiful chip from Giroud. Gervinho gets his forehead on it, and Giroud just turns and smashes it with his left foot to make it 6-1 in the 86th minute. Now we're in the 88th minute, and we've got the ball again, passing it around. And I'm sure you can all guess what's coming now. goes straight across, back of the net. Olivier Giroud scores his second in 3 minutes. Beautiful little volley from the edge of the 6-yard box, and that is full time. We win 7-1 against the reserves, absolutely clattering them. So yeah, man of the match goes to Santi Cazorla, who got his hat trick, and as you can see now, their key player was Park Chu-young, and that did earn him a place in the starting 11. Well, not in the starting 11, in the seniors team even. But yeah, then we have a look. Now we're moving into some transfer, having a look at some players. So the first player we look at is Toivonen. Then there's this guy, I can't pronounce his name, that the board we're looking at. And board comes back and gives us a load of players to loan, so we scout them all, and then we have a look at the Dortmund team. Very strong team. There were quite a few players that I wanted to have a look at. So first, I think I have a look at Gundogan. I think it is first. No, it's not. Where is it? No, I have a look at Bittencourt first. Great quality young player. Hoping to pick him up. He's only 18, so I decided to scout him. Quality player for such a young player. Then I have a look at Leitner, who's currently on loan at Stuttgart. I think I put in a scout report on him as well. Yeah, I do. Good, strong central midfielder. Not bad for a 19-year-old. You think I'm going to do the Wenger tactic and get a load of young players? Well, that's not what's going to happen. Just having a look at some very young players that are quite strong. Him, yeah, I scout him as well. Then we have a look at some more younger players from the Southampton team. Luke Shaw, who I think is an absolute quality player for a 17-year-old. He's established himself brilliantly in the first team for Southampton. And he's an all-round quality player. I also have a look at James Ward-Prowse, again, who is a quality player. 17, also established himself in the first team. So you can see there, the Tiote and the other guys transferred have been failed. Then Man City come in with a bid for Per Mertesacker. I'll come back to that in a minute. Lille up their offer for Bentner, and I accept it. So then we go back to the Mertesacker bid. They offer 7.25 mil for him. He's worth at least 9.25. So I up the offer and tell them to give me 10 million for him. So then I set Toivonen as a transfer target, and we go in with, I think, yeah, we make an offer for Bittencourt. Just on loan because I doubt Dortmund would want to sell him. I'll give him, I think, yeah. In later episodes, guys, there won't be as much of this transfer stuff. It's just this was sort of to fill out this episode, because next episode the league kicks off, and from there on I will do 2 games an episode. So yeah, we do this. I think we make a small bid for Leitner. I know that that'll get rejected. Yeah, I think putting 7 million for him. Yeah, then we have a look at the centre back. I still can't pronounce his name, but yeah, we leave him. Then there are a few younger. These are all the younger players that the assistant manager has scouted for us and told us to have a look at. Young strikers. Alsacer, I think that's how you say his name. We put in a small bid for him. I think he's only like 19, but we do end up not getting him. Pucky, Teemu Pucky from Schalke. Great young player. He's an absolute quality player. I think we offer £5 million for him, which is what they were asking us. Oh wait, no, 4.1. Trying to get him a little bit cheaper. So then, yeah, Southampton's Luke Shaw. I completely rate this guy as a left back. I think he's absolute quality, so I put in a bid of 3.1 million for him. Not just because he's young, but he is a top quality player as well. We put in a loan offer for Ward-Prowse. I think we do end up getting him. So yeah, you see there the Toivonen transfer has been a failure. I don't know if you saw this, and a lot more of the young players. And there's at the top there, Frimpong's loan move to West Brom. We have our loan bid for Bittencourt rejected. I bid for Shaw, but I go back and make an increased bid. I think I'll add another $1 million onto that. And but that does get rejected. The Alsacer I don't really care about. They want $7 million for Pucky. I think he's a great young player. He's only 21, 22, I think. So I do give them the $7 million that they ask for. But we do have our bid for Leitner rejected. Man City come back with another bid for Mertesacker. They add an extra 500k onto it. I do tell them to come back with that 10 million because I won't sell them for anything less. You should see there more target failures, transfer failures that I've left to the backroom staff and the assistant manager. Then this guy, Caprari, I'm making an offer for, and also I scout report Lulic from Lazio, another player that I think is quite good. And we do have that $7 million offer accepted for Teemu Pukki. So we talked to his agent. He's happy with everything. So we offer him the contract, and they will get back to us. And again, we have our Shaw bid rejected, and we send Benica Fobe on loan to Barnsley. Now we're just flicking through the. I think this is the. We're having a look at a couple of free transfers to see if there's anyone. Having a look at a few older players that are still quality, like Cristiano Zanetti and Jermaine Pennant. They're all out of contract. Pick them up for not very much on the contract, then it'll be good for teams. We'll also have a look at Thomas Hitzelsberger and Mohamedou Diarra. So yeah, we do offer Hitzelsberger a contract because he's a good, experienced, strong central defensive midfielder. He may be 30 years old, but I rate him as a player. And I think he's good to be a squad rotation player for if Arteta gets tired. Because to be fair, Arteta isn't exactly much younger than him. But yeah, so we just offer him a contract. And his agent's being a bit of an arse, but we give him what he wants. QPR have made a loan offer for Coquelin. I think we do accept it, and we do get Ward-Prowse in on loan from Southampton. The 17-year-old looks like a great hot prospect for the future. And glad to get him in. So yeah, quite a bit going on in the transfer market so far. There were a lot of players that we didn't get. Bentner, being a cheeky bastard, he wants us to pay him 4.8k every week until his contract runs out in 2014. I tell him to go stick it up his arse. And we do sign Pucky. I then make an inquiry into Christian Benteke, absolute quality player, but yeah, that does fail. Then we have a look at some Brazilian league players. Paulinho, recently transferred to Spurs. Rafael Sobis as well, getting on a bit, but still a quality player from Fluminense. And also Adrian from Flamengo. Again, another top quality 17-year-old, a brilliant young player, going to be great in the future. So I do get scout reports on all of those. Adrian, I do put in a bid, but that does get rejected. Atletico Madrid want Park Chu-young on loan. I do reject it. I kind of regret that now. But yeah, Coquelin goes to QPR on loan. I then have a look in a few QPR players, Remy and Cesar and Adel Tarapt, who I then do go and make a bid for. 8 million. And we do sign Hitzelsberger. But yeah, we do have that bid. I think it was 8 or 9 million accepted for Taarabt. But yeah, I do lower the international cap bonus and the loyalty bonus, as the board won't allow us to make it any higher. We suggest the terms, and his agent thinks it's acceptable. So yeah, we do offer him the contract, and eventually, I think we do end up signing. We put in a bid for Papadopoulos from Schalke. They want at least around 16 million for him. I refused to pay that, as he was only worth about 6. Toynoven does go to Tottenham. But yeah, Andre Santos has been wanted by Paolo Di Canio of Sunderland. So they want to give me 2.9 million over 2 years. I changed that to 6 months because then I'll have that money for January if I need it. And also Taarabt does come to us. So then they change their bid for Santos and I let him go. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time.